Before you begin assembly, it may be a good idea to familiarize yourself with the parts. Lay them out in your workspace to ensure you have received all parts and can access quickly when needed. See the included instructions for a full parts list to reference. Take both parts of the seatbelt and line them up with the corresponding receivers marked out in the unit body. Secure the safety belts into place using the 2 finely threaded screws. When tightening, be sure the retainers of the belt are facing out from center and be careful not to over-tighten the screws. Position the pre-assembled face mask into the grooves located towards the front of the helmet. Press down firmly to ensure the face mask is in place. Secure the face mask using the 2 wider threaded screws on either side. Follow by screwing the 2 remaining longer screws into place towards the bottom front. Place the metal wheel axle into the open end of the cap nut. Once the axle is in the center of the cap nut, use a hammer to secure in place. Slide the first wheel down the axle towards the cap nut, ensuring the football design is facing down. Follow the wheel by sliding a small washer down the axle until it rests on the inner wheel. Slide the axle through the rear of the body under the retaining tabs, pushing the axle through until it completely exits the other side. And slide a small washer onto the axle until it rests against the body. Add the second wheel on the axle with the football design facing out towards the uncapped end of the axle. To secure the second wheel, place a cap nut tool under the unit and position it in the center of the wheel so the cap nut nests into the cap nut tool. Place a second cap nut on top of the exposed axle and position the second cap nut tool so the cap nut is level with the axle. Secure in place using a hammer. Repeat this process for the front axle and wheels. Slide the handle piece down into the rear of the helmet. Insert the bolt across both pieces, working from the helmet piece first, exiting through the handle. With the bolt pushed as firmly as possible, slide the large washer down the open end of the bolt, followed by the nut. Secure the bolt in place with a screwdriver, while holding the nut in place with a pair of pliers. Continue to tighten until the bolt end is flush or just begins to exit the nut. To finish the assembly of our Game Day Push About helmet, apply the decals provided. Place the Simplay3 logo decal on the front of the face mask. Place the 2 black circle decals on either side of the helmet ears. Place the 2 football logo decals on either side of the unit. Feel free to use your own team logo to customize as you'd like. You have now finished all necessary steps to assemble your Simplay3 Game Day Push About helmet.